Hey guys, so of course when you start a video a car comes by, but I was out doing a hot shot load today, and I happened to think I had nobody show me all this kind of stuff. I had to learn what I learned about hot shotting on YouTube, and I had a few people that tell me some things, but anyway, I was out on the road today, and I've had this happen several times. I was out getting a load, and if you hot shot, you know that our trailers are lower than the trailers on a semi, and a lot of times the bars we use to work on our ratchets, let's see if I can get down here, on our ratchets, well, they're too long, and when you go to tighten down a load, your bar will actually hit the ground before you can get the load tight. So I got a secret about that I'm going to share with you in just a minute. Hang tight. So I carry two different ratchet bars with me. I carry this first one. It is my go-to bar. This is the bar I use 99.9% of the time. It's got the right angle and it's the right length. It wasn't the right length when I got it, so it was about that much longer when I got it, and that was that much too long. And a lot of my loads I couldn't get tight, secure, so I had Dad to cut off this end of it, and it made it shorter. I don't know exactly what the length is now. I know we've cut off 5 or 6 inches. I don't know if it even tells. But anyway, that's my go-to. It's actually made that when you stick it in, that's how you push down on it. It's not recommended that you use it with it turned this way because it will tip over. So the manufacturer suggests, and the safest way to use it is to use it all the way in and down like that. Well, when you go to strap some of the loads, sometimes I'm gonna have to just sort of modify this so you can know what I mean. Sometimes, you see how the bars touch the ground? Sometimes when you go to secure the load, you will have been so tight down, but not tight enough that your bar hits before you get the load tight. Never fear, I have a solution. And it works. My solution works. It has worked every time for me. It might not work every time for you. So when I first started hot shotting, I thought Ratchet Bar would be the best. It even has a place for a cheater. But this is a ratchet handle for your ratchet. And how that works is, and it's going to be hard to do one-handed, but this pin comes out. Get it down there where y'all can see it. This pin comes out, and then you dial this thing around so that somewhere when you put it up here, see the holes in there, that the pin will go in. You have to hold it, and it's aggravating, and that is why a lot of people don't have them and use them. But there's a great need for them a lot of times, because of, like I said, if you run out. So you say, well, this bar is longer. Sometimes I can get that all the way in, sometimes I can't. Y'all just gonna have to say that I've got it in, so, for the video purposes. But what makes this so cool, this bar is actually longer than the other one. And you say, well, how's that gonna work? I'll tell you how. This is a ratchet. You see these notches? It will notch up every one of those. So when you're pulling with a regular bar, you don't get the ratchet, so you might not be able to go as high up because of where the hole is. But when you have this, you can ratchet up, and a lot of times you'll be just one click high enough so that when you push down, you'll be that much higher when you start, so you won't have to go as close to the ground to get it to latch in that next notch over here. If you're a hot shotter and you use these ratchets, that'll make sense to you. But just today, I had that very problem, and I could not get it tight enough with the short bar, my favorite bar. I couldn't get it tight enough. I needed one more click in this ratchet to be as secure as I wanted it to be. So I put this on. The hole, it had a hole here and a hole here when I done it. And so I got it so that I could get it all the way up, and I stuck the pin in from the bottom so that when I got the pin in, the bar was way up here. I barely had to push it down. This bar's a lot heavier, and I pushed it down, got my one click real quick and easy, and I was on the road. So that is going to be my, sorry, I got choked. I've been sick. Tammy had the dreaded, you know what, virus, and so I've been hanging out with her, but I've had allergy issues. I didn't test positive or nothing, but I've had this old sinus, which is also going, which is also a symptom, but I didn't have it. But anyway, and so I got choked up there towards the end. Anyway, that's a good trick for that. And as I think of tricks and stuff, I'll try to pass them along to you. But if you guys have got any cool tricks about that topic, just put them in the comment below. So stay tuned, guys. It's about warm enough to start fishing. I know some people fish in the winter, but we're fixing to start fishing, and a lot of the stuff you're going to see on here maybe will be about fishing. So I've got a cousin that he likes to fish, and we're going to fish together. And me and Tammy likes to fish, and we're going to fish together, and maybe the kids. And so we're going to have a little bit more fun. We've never had this much time in our life, so we're going to enjoy the time that we have, and we're going to do some kayaking, try to get some of that on video. So, but anyway, so for all my hot shot guys and trucking guys out on the road, be safe. And like I always say, if you want to have a safe trip, you got to start out doing safe things. Inspect your trucks. Love you guys. See ya.